are we looking? Let me see here. I am going to compare the audio from the game. Okay. How are we sounding? He said on the internet. Okay. Let me just take a quick peek at my Twitch monitor. Yes. Good. Okay, I'm just going to check this briefly with the game audio. So far, so good. Okay. Good stuff. Let's go. We're going to put on subtitles because stack subtitles? I don't understand. 2560 by 1080. Okay, good. Check quick. Main screen turn on. So it's not going to listen, is it? Main screen turn on. So it isn't going to listen. How about now? Can it listen? How about now? No? Nothing? Main screen turn on. Okay, so it's working now. Let's see if it works. Okay. Apply. I was pretty sure 21 by 9 Ugh, interesting. Okay, that's all fine. We'll do this. Let's get started. Oh, for heaven's sake. There we go. That's better.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward. Edward Charles Hardin, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Oh, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick? Grovewick?
Grovik. Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said, but knowing my sister, something drew her here.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing, or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
Oh, the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sadar. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear, Edward, we will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewoke? It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
If you want it done faster, do it yourself.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore. Last one's a skunk's tail.
Be careful. The ground's muddy. You could slip and fall.
See you in 2 shakes.
Dear Mr. Hardin, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Trouble to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. Hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here. Where are you? Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains. Also sprach Zarathustra.
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way. Righto. Step to it, teddy bear.
But I wanted to go look around. Why can't I go look around? Okay, well. Is there a... Okay, so true walking. No sprint. The environment is gorgeous. Oh, there's a little gate there. Okay, maybe I'll rest for like a quick sec.
Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
Hurry up. Storm's getting closer.
All the way up there?
Teddy, this way.
Hans Christian Andersen. Simon Poole.
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone? This is starting to creep me out.
Up in the mountains, maybe.
Herding goats? Are they goat herders? I took them more for fisher folk.
The rain's picking up. We should get indoors.
You first, old bean.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This This is Mr. Harden. Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December. Hey, you want to check out the upstairs?
I'm a guest. Why would I start poking around every corner of the house?
I don't know. Maybe they're playing hide and go seek. Well, I didn't want to go upstairs any. Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
Am I allowed to look? Look?
Look. Family pictures.
Me look?
They must be the, what did you call them?
The Fretlands.
Right. Anna and John?
Johann.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy, old boy. Women can vote. I'm guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you. Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? Must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you. Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a
They're
stick up
posing for a
up his
photograph.
rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann. I'm sure you two stiffs will get along famously.
Okay, this is good. Me look.
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone? Maybe there's a very popular funeral.
The flag was at half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's like a dead land. As though its soul has departed. What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth. From Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddylanders?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Interesting.
Did you hear something?
No.
Must be the wind under the door. Or the churning sea. Or the interminable rain. Or flesh-eating ghouls waiting to pounce.
Alice.
Wait, is that... Are they... Who's... They're all twins. All of them.
That's Johann and Anna Fretland.
There are two of each, Edward. Two of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
Oh, that's a shame.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899. They'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year.
Whoa, 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 what was that? That was crazy. Okay, I was gonna look at the books.
All in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Olesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward, dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English
I was
isn't
only
as...
joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill.
What do we got? Me look.
Well, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there? Groovy?
Gruben. The mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Olesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Oh, boo.
Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and business partners.
And they married twin sisters. Adorable. Who's the boy? He looks related to the other two.
I really disagree that by 1902, an iron mine wouldn't have paid itself off in 1902 money. Back then, things cost nothing to start and became only profitable. There was no investment necessary for anything.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
Well, that must have put a damper on their relationship.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
That might be why then.
Operations were suspended after the accident. Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry.
The way that I interpreted it, he pulled out after things already went awry. But maybe I misheard? Okay, let's... Okay, so that's still just that. I'm gonna check... Oh, I can kinda...
It's really coming down.
How about a quick run in the rain?
You can't be serious.
You're already a wet blanket, teddy bear. It's not like you'll get any wetter.
Touche.
You can see the whole village from up here.
Do you want to go sightseeing?
Tomorrow. It's getting late, and the rain's not abating.
Oof, that's a grim sight, old bean.
I'm exhausted. And soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous. Betty.
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty.
Her
That's...
scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it in
looks like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, You're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's not...
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
Huh.
Sit down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes. Fine. I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
I'm just going to...
It reminds me of when I used to have vasovagal syncope, fainting spells. Although...
Elizabeth? Is that you?
I was never exhausted until after I woke up. It would just be like a very sudden
Lissy.
fading out of consciousness and then
Here.
wake back up exhausted, more exhausted than I thought I could be.
Where are you? Hello? Hey, who's there? Betty? Elizabeth? Wait! Where are you, Lissy? Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty. Are you in here, Lissy? Alice! Lissy, are you upstairs?
Here we go.
Who's out there? Hello? Betty? Lissy? Betty? Alice? Alice, where are you?
This is cool.
Not alone.
This is cool.
Are you out there, Betty? Can you hear me? Where are you?
Definite dream sequence stuff, but it's so cool.
Elizabeth! I can hear you! Lissy? Betty? Alice! Alice, where are you? Are you out there, Betty? Can you hear me? Who goes there? Wait! Where are you? Elizabeth! Lissy?
Where's Elizabeth coming from if her name is Alice?
Someone there? Betty? Alice! Alice, where are you? Hello? Are you out there, Betty? Betty, is that you? Are you there, Betty? Shit. Elizabeth, are you there? Can you hear me?
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lissy! Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping, and our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but... Did you see Betty?
Did I see? What are you talking about?
I think... Betty? It was Betty. It was her. It must have been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see anyone?
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not...
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know.
Wait, is this not a dream?
It's getting dark.
It's got to be a dream.
Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
Yeah, he didn't get exhausted when I was sprinting, so I don't see why. Like it seemed like a dream. But if that was really how the night went, that is crazy. That is so wild.
Where are you?
Edward!
I will find you again.
Teddy, come outside. It's a beautiful day.
All right, I'll come outside. Let me just... I want to check this first. So, did I put the letter there then? Oh, wow, that's some dry aged meat. If ever I have seen some. Alright. I haven't checked upstairs yet.
Giving up on you ever waking up? Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that.
What?
I'd just woken up. I was groggy, and the mist was thick as pea soup. I don't know if I saw what I thought I saw.
You were chasing a ghost?
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're looking down on us from the mountaintops.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
A mission.
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovey.
Hot dog. Okay. We've got... Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. So Elizabeth disappeared. Betty is here, and Alice is... Okay, so... So Elizabeth is... Oh, Elizabeth is Betty. Why would I not put that together? I have had Bettys in my family. Why wouldn't I do that? Okay. That is so dumb of me. Okay. Well, that's good stuff. Wait, did I just see? Okay, so I can go back in if I want. So you can... That's interesting that you can just hold right mouse button to keep walking.
Where are you?
I'm by the village houses.
Up here, Teddy. Hey, eyes up here.
I can't see anything. Oh, there we go.
It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
It's chilly.
That's all you have to say? It's chilly?
You're not cold.
Why would I be?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
I will do that.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee.
No one home?
Hello?
Oh?
Who's there? Lissy?
Hello.
Hello? Anyone home? September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here.
We are desperate.
Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled.
Ooh.
The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in... Good Sforlata. Good. God. Right. In this
God-forsaken.
God-forsaken place.
I don't even know Norwegian, man. Well, not much.
Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. It was never sent.
Oh, I see.
Lissy, are you here?
What is it?
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, Teddy Bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more house. Third time's the charm.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Order.
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no. Three strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Still think everyone's up in the mountains herding goats?
I saw some sheds down by the water. There's the general store, the church.
In other words, time for some sightseeing? Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Yeah, I can. Ooh, whoops. I might as well go and see some. Some Norway. I might as well take advantage of some of this documentation that I can do. Welcome to Norway. Oh, I didn't know you could leave that, but that's interesting. Okay. Cool, cool.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland. Simon Fretland. Frederick's son.
And Johann's nephew. See, I'm getting the hang of this. Simon. That was the name in the burnt book. So Simon is Ruth's older cousin.
The older gentleman is clearly Mr. Fretland's twin brother.
Twins are confusing. If this was a dime novel, they'd be switching places at some point to confuse the coppers. Damn you, twins!
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
Oh. So this is 19. Okay, and this is 1923. I missed a lot of this, it seems.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
I love that he considers it, though. Hello. Are you here to welcome me to Norway? Uh. Can I not examine that? Can I?
Betty would have taken plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How so? She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was little, she loved playing in the garden back in Hanover, especially around the pond.
Are you alright?
I just miss her.
Okay. Can I not? I thought he was going to try it with his shoulder, but...
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost? If not a ghost, then a goat? The goat's row?
There must be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
If you say so. But then who were you chasing after last night? A ghost?
I don't know.
I was chasing after you.
Yet I thought someone would have seen us by now.
Even from up in the mountains. Maybe there was a spell or curse that made them all invisible.
Honestly, Lissy.
Or maybe we are the invisible ones. But then we would see them, wouldn't we? No, I think my original thesis is more likely.
The villagers turning invisible is the more likely thesis.
Do try to keep an open mind, Edward, darling.
I'll draw a bit. I wonder if there's a conclusion to the drawing, or if you do have to, like, exit the cutscene or something. There's something vaguely, you know what the art style reminds me of is Dishonored. The pronounced Cupid's bow, upper lip stuff. It's very Dishonored. I'm sure there's other games besides Dishonored that have that, but that's the one that comes to mind. Okay, good to know that you do have to actually... Huh. Okay, let's check this out then. Okay. Can I climb the ladder? No?
A boat! Teddy! A hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty. Besides, there's a hole in this boat. It'll sink before it gets 10 yards from shore. It's curious. The state of the boats. It's like they stopped taking care of them.
Seems short-sighted. How would they fish? Or get anywhere at all? What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found. What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just boring old silver?
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
I don't understand why they just leave this here. Like an altar to adversity. It's creepy.
Rustic superstition. Perhaps they believed they'd attract bad luck if they moved it.
Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat, I hope.
Okay, great, great.
Til Minne Om. It's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article. The newspaper said the accident forced the mine to shut down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here.
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
Or with what it did to the village. Maybe. He was just 19.
How long had he been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
It's repartee. Actually, it depends, but I wasn't checking the subtitles for how which spelling they were using, so it's my bad. Okay, so yeah, let's check up here.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
The sign says no trespassing for a reason.
Come on! There may be trolls, or at least more houses. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear.
It's true.
I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
What now? We've looked everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
Yes, yes. But I was going to check the other option for this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. F me, I guess. Oh, right. General store is...
What if everyone turned into a pebble? And they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful? Why, I'd be a murderer.
See, I think she's fun. Oh. Are you okay?
Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm
I
not
know
sure
my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it. Here's an open window.
Oh, now it's open.
Break the law. I approve.
It won't budge.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Pull harder. There we go.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking... Whoops, Daisy.
Bye, Teddy. You're such a sap.
I love that she's not doing any work. And yet she's given all the insults to him.
Edward Charles Hart. Tent. World traveler. Cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when...
is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's all right then.
Trader,
What does
come
it
on.
say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murderer. Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
Why would Frederick keep a list of what...
A list.
What did they do to it?
Cross him in some way. Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Wow. Well, no.
Damnation. The hat's in here.
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here? There could be more clues.
All right. Okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door. What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon. Casa. I don't know what that word means. Yai put it means I put. Knuckle is key.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Oh, come on. Alright, Pearl is being a suck-up. Come on, baby. To Simon from Ruth. Okay, come on.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
S-O-S.
Good girl. Good girl, Pearl.
Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
Why wouldn't I check behind the door, though? Okay, baby, you are being a little bit too needy when I'm trying to pay attention on the game. Let's see here.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Okay, so then. There we go.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big... Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
Hold up.
It's the same photograph as in the
Johan's
farmhouse,
gone. At least, I assume he's the one who's been... Snip.
but Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
Bingo. Great, so that is good.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here, and not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth.
Sorry, baby.
Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I
Hey, Alyssa.
would have seen him.
I'm not too far. There was...
They thought
I'm only on the second day. The first day of which is spent, like, in the
Ruth was...
opening cutscene and then walking up to the house.
Ruth
Then at night...
was playing on the rocks below the church. Must have fallen by accident. The note ends there.
At night, I thought it was a dream, but apparently it's real.
Never read it. Not that
There's, like, silhouettes in the lightning and stuff.
his father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th.
You gotta, like, go out chasing. You gotta find
Dear Betty.
Rocks below.
Lissy, aka Alice.
Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
All right. I guess we will go check it out with Lissy. How did she get out? I didn't unlock this.
This way. I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute. Come on, it's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
Whoops-a-daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. Please look at me when I'm talking to you. As I was saying, you know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours, with only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
Gonna be right back. Gotta deal with some cat stuff real quick here. I will slap that on. And I will be right, well, as close to right back as I can be. I have returned. Jump scare. Okay.
That's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
Doll? Oh, yeah, part of a doll.
Must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong in a child's doll.
Please don't tell everybody we're Vikings.
A rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
That's what I was thinking.
1 minute so that I can catch my breath. Huh. Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
Yeah, like I thought this murder was years ago. Maybe I am thinking about the mining accident. But oh, no. It was months ago. That's right.
See clear beyond the edge of the world. You're right. It is awfully chilly.
One
Oh,
second.
Teddy Bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean? Can you see where she fell?
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Yeah, I think the tag said choice. I forgot to check, actually.
Dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still
I don't appreciate some things
out there.
about this, such as you have to pick one of 1 to 2 out of 3 choices, and then it always cuts you off as if there's like a timer, or like as if there's no time to do the third thing. And it's like, well, earlier today, I went up to a fence. There was no urgency in the matter whatsoever, and I picked one out of the 2 things, and then it was just like, oh, I guess we're moving on. Couldn't possibly. I'm absolutely stuffed with information
Can't keep up with you.
about one of 2 topics.
It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy? Are you there? Are you here, Lissy?
Yeah?
Oh,
My word. Look away, Lissy.
Is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Ugh, this is just ghastly. What made him do this? How long has he been...
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. It depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother drowned
Don't.
herself? Sorry. Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
Now watch, they're not going to let me
Frederick.
ask about Ruth.
Told to be Simon.
Oh,
Do you think
Hey.
it has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran, and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Betty.
yeah, it says God forgive me
You don't care about anyone else. Look at
in the Norwegian.
What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty. What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
Oh, I can't possibly. It's not as though... That's not a great looking chair, but...
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse.
Why wouldn't I have a knife? I tied a knot for the... I had to tie a knot for the boat. Yeah.
Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened? Penny for your thoughts?
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry.
Again, he is doing all of the work.
The couch is fine.
He's reluctant about it.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck.
But this guy is like...
If you feel like talking.
This guy is like a pack mule for every ounce of labor. And she seems to have like sympathy at moments for him, having done every...
What did you find?
Someone tried to burn this.
Just like the book.
Oh.
Isn't that odd?
It's addressed to Mrs. Fretland. My dearest Anna. It's from her sister, Margaret.
Oh, it's because there are no other people.
The two brothers married sisters, remember?
Yes. And it's adorable.
They're trying to figure out what happened to the residents,
I really should.
but everybody's gone.
How else are we going to figure out what happened?
No, in the whole town, and
I miss you so very
there's like no nearby towns or cities in Norway.
much for our family to reunite before. It's been 7 years since the dreadful incident at the mine. Can we not convince Frederick and Johann to forgive and forget? I know there are things Frederick has not told me about what they found and why they parted ways. Their grudge is tearing us all apart. Frederick won't even let me speak to half of our neighbors, accusing them of treason. He's so very angry and full of regrets. It's eating him up. And we...
How did you read that?
And we what?
How did you read that?
Just is unreadable.
Margaret reached out to her sister. But I guess it didn't work.
How did you read eating him up?
Before Simon was born, but burned recently.
Edward, your reading comprehension is not canon. There is a burned portion of the page that you claim to have just read perfectly. Can I go upstairs yet? Please? Oh, this is the furthest I've gotten upstairs. Whoa. Whoa. There's so much. Oh. Whoa. Ba ba ba. Yeah, the environments in this game are gorgeous. Oh. Is this showing up dark for you, or is this just my being blinded by my ring light? Like, that's reasonably lit, but I'm having trouble seeing everything else. Well, at the very least, I can tell my indicators from each other. Yeah, it is kind of spooky game dark, isn't it? Yo. Oh my goodness. Who's reading or who's writing this? Is this a oh my goodness. I'm just now reading the first couple of sentences after like skimming briefly. August 3rd, 1923. This morning I had lemon juice in hot water with no sugar instead of tea. I also had half an apple and dry toast. I've been gaining weight lately. I read about this diet in the paper. It's apparently very popular in London. Okay, if there's talk about diet, it's probably, and it's 1923, we are definitely talking about a repressed woman. So that's probably, what's her name? Mrs. Fretland or whatever? Yeah. But I am dreadfully hungry, and crave fried eggs and sausages. You and every other British person, to be honest. But I am dreadfully hungry, and crave bangers and mash. Yeah. August 5th, 1923. This morning I had a boiled egg and buttered toast after Johann told me I was being silly and that I do not need to lose any weight, seeing as we're not in London and no one cares. That rocks. No, I was trying to turn the page. You. Read. I wrote Mr. Harden to invite him to stay at the house if he decides to come. I am terribly excited. I do worry for his sister. I wonder where she could be. Wait, is Ruth their daughter? Oh, right, yeah, she was the Fretlands, yeah. Oh, no. That's bad news. So if Ruth has been playing near the mine or the farm... and then she freaking dies. That is a shame. Ooh, but hold on. September 15th, 1923. Wait, this was like days ago. Someone damaged our boat during the night. That's the third one this month. Johann suspects Frederick, of course. I fear something is bubbling to the surface again after all these years. I'm not at all feeling well and spent most of yesterday and today in bed. Ruth was sweet and brought me potato soup and tea with honey and milk. September 18th, 1923. She has left us. Our dearest Ruth is gone. I cannot believe it was Simon's doing. He too is now gone, and with him all hope Grovik had left in it. That's grim, man. So September 18th was... Well, hold on. What date did it say? Draugen. Waltz. S.G. Poole is the name of the composer for the game, Simon Poole. Okay. It's a pretty little song. Did I go in here yet? I don't think so. I am wrong. I did go in here. Immediately wrong. Is it possible to use the window? Nope. Okay. You know what game this kind of reminds me of is Everyone's Gone to the Rapture? I didn't have it at the time, but I watched a long play of it years after it came out. I thought it was a really, really nice little game, but oh yeah, certainly, yeah, because it was straight up just like, you know, spoon feeding facts to you instead of leading you through an investigation.
It's almost painful to look at this photograph now. Their whole world fell apart. Ugh, I can't bear to think about it. Do you think Simon killed Ruth?
It's not important what I think.
I don't know what to believe. Sometimes children do monstrous things. Now that we know what happened to Ruth, this empty house is even spookier.
It's a house, nothing more.
You know better than most that souls can linger. Especially if they died
There's no such thing as a soul.
Life force. Ghost. Whatever. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
The only ghosts are in our minds.
Says you.
So there's the burned book again. So if Simon's name is in there...
I almost forgot putting this aside when I lit the fire. Wasn't there an inscription inside?
Yeah. To Ruth, from Simon.
Simon gave that book to Ruth. But who burned it?
Johann or Anna, if they believed Simon killed her.
But they were friendly, right? Simon and Ruth. Before...
I imagine so. And we know the sisters were close.
I still don't understand why the brothers had a falling out.
Whatever drove a wedge between them, it was big.
Okay, we're all good there.
The two brothers married twin sisters, Anna and Margaret Taylor. That's the Grovik stave church behind them.
All those hopes and dreams, ground to dust by misfortune.
The voice actor for Edward kind of reminds me of... What's his name? Jack from Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Anytime, Alyssa.
Johann and Frederick Fretland. Thick as thieves, before things took a turn.
Don't you always say that much of our pain is self-chosen?
I wonder about that.
It's the same photograph we saw in the store.
Except this one's whole.
So the brother who owns the store
Frederick.
was angry with Johann before Ruth. Because
of the mine. It all comes back to the mine.
the mine must have been a big deal for Greywoke.
Grovik. An opportunity to do more than live hand to mouth.
What a blow it must have been to lose it all.
These headlines make more sense now. Johann sells his share, and the cave-in occurs shortly thereafter, killing 3 people.
Including the younger brother.
The investor pulls out, leaving Frederick with the bills.
Oh, I feel awful for everyone. Losing a brother, losing the business.
There were no happy endings here.
Just a bunch of people becoming very rapidly miserable. And then accident or murder. Oh yes. The first day when we arrived, which was as of like this day yesterday, I opened this closet and then he found the scarf on the mannequin. The scarf belonged to Betty, which is his sister. But then he started having like a fainting spell and he just was invited onto the couch and just went to bed. And then the night thing happened, which
What are you doing?
I thought was like a nightmare.
I don't think it's healthy
Not now,
to...
please. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it's clear that he's like obsessed with his sister in like an unhealthy way.
Where will you sleep?
Well, with finding his sister, not necessarily with his sister. I don't know.
Racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no...
Hush now. Sleep.
Okay, so he didn't wake up in the night this time. This is a fascinating game, though. Ugh, I'm so scared of like looking at his reflection. Nothing in here. No, I'm scared because the way that they show it, it's like, oh, it's a dirty mirror, but like, the closer you get, the clearer the reflection gets. But what are you gonna see besides his face one of these times? That's what gets me.
Alice?
I'm upstairs. Teddy? Is that you?
Lissy?
In the bedroom.
This is her room. Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then... nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever. Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look.
Yeah, Edward's a bad dude.
Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet, she was 8. This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle, Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
Okay.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. But what did she find?
something important enough to draw.
Draugen.
Hey, the undead monster from those folk tales you read.
What an odd book for a child to have.
I don't know. Children love scary stories. This looks interesting. Read some of it to me, please.
In Norwegian folklore, the appearance of Draugen, the reanimated corpse of a drowned mariner, heralds death. Draugen haunts the Black Seas in a shattered boat. The beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester, but instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice. Draugen has the power to enter the dreams of the living. If you wake from such a dream, you have been spared, though someone close to you... That's enough of that. It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Do you think Draugen took our boat? Maybe he's out there, on the fjord, waiting for nightfall so he can return to shore.
No.
And... Your soul lacks poetry, Edward Charles Harden. I pity you.
It's true. Edward is a joyless prude.
Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson, the curse.
Who's that figure supposed to be? It's creepy. It looks a bit like the Draugen in her book.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew... It looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see. Pull it out. What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. Well, they belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin!
Yep.
On the doll.
This is where it came from, her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
If we're to believe her drawing, perhaps the mine. She may have found a gravesite. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things.
Let's check the book. Oh, wait.
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, Edward, you are genuinely awful. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, those treasures. Yeah, they're old as hell. The Viking era. And this little girl, this 8-year-old girl, found them in a mine. And trying to figure out if she was murdered for it, or if her death was an accident, or... Yeah, it's all very morbid, but... It's a fascinating story. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Wait a second. Is there anything to this? No. What about that? No. Anything here? No. Anything? Anything in here? No. Please, I beg. Glad to hear it. Yeah, Alyssa, there's times where I was looking at what game was I playing? I didn't press anything. I forget what game I was playing recently, and there was like a fog, and then my instinct was just like, it's a toxic gas. In a world where toxic gas is everywhere, all the time. Is there anything in the ceiling? No. What about... Is it... Why... My theory is that he woke up like this today because it's the third day in a row that he's been obsessing over Betty with physical items.
They look like they want to kill each other.
So he's like becoming more attached.
Children are more
aggressively.
Give them credit for Teddy Bear. There's a story here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic events.
This is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
This is what happens when you women people are given thoughts in your head. Like, you, this fucking asshole. No, yeah, straight up, notions is such a... This is... I mean, it's a very well-written 1923, but also the dialogue is occasionally pretty stilted because it is very, like... now American. But yeah. Yeah, Betty being dead isn't confirmed yet. Betty is so Ruth has been dead for like a month or months or something like that. But Betty, yeah, we're not sure. I feel pretty sure that everybody from the town is dead, but we've only found one body and seen proof of one other dead person, which of course is Ruth.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that a bell?
A church bell. Someone's here. Maybe... Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, because the whole reason he's thinking that Betty's around is because he's finding her things around town, and they're moving. Like, things of hers specifically are being put places in real time. It's not as though they've been there for months or even weeks or days or anything like that. It's like, oh, the curtains are open, and then to the general store, and then he goes down to the pier, comes back, and her hat is sitting on the desk in the general store. So he's under the impression that Betty is still here because she hasn't been confirmed dead. But, yeah, because that's his sister.
Isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night? We should
I
be careful.
told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
I need a minute to think about more than you've been thinking about, Edward. I really want to draw. Yeah, no, Betty has had nothing. She disappeared, and that's where the whole reason that we've come to Norway is because I think he was under the impression that she came to this town, and he's only having that furthered by finding her stuff all over town. I'm going to check the journal, see how it looks. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, she got kidnapped by Viking ghosts. Oh? Hello! You're the first goat I've seen. Hello. Bah. I wonder, can I get there from here? No, I can't. Of course. Yeah, no kidding, hey? It is gorgeous in here. Like, look across, like, I know the skybox isn't great to look at during, like, diffuse lighting, but, like, oh, look at that. Look at that. Picturesque. I can draw here. I love that he's like, he's in a hurry, but I'm not. I will make you. Pace yourself. Or die trying. How we looking? Yeah. Oh, I love it. So, do I get here through here? Guess so. This is the first time I've been through here. Now the ringing is going to stop before I get there, I bet. Now he's not getting exhausted now. But he's otherwise so easily exhausted.
July 24th, memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
Whoa.
All these fresh graves. Do you think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But...
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
Why board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping? Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Can you peek through the boards?
It's so easy to just look past the paper.
See anyone?
No,
Listen. The bell. They're still in there.
Well, well, well.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
Give me a crowbar and a half an Adderall, and I'll have these boards removed in not but 2 minutes.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
Edward has to...
Betty? Are you here? Hello?
So, yes, he did come here to find Betty. She came along. Sorry, Alice came along. Lissy came along. But he is... It seems like she has been annoyed by it the whole time. I think she might have just, come to spend time with him. But he's just being an annoying ingrate. Joyless.
This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister,
Stop
Elizabeth.
shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
I don't know about that. What's this rope for?
The bell.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
There was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you, it's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean... I don't know. Maybe it was the wind. There's no one here. Lissy, look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make
Breadcrumbs.
sense.
She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a labyrinth.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill.
Yeah, this is such a, I don't know. I think that Betty is all in Edward's head.
On the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive. The church book, a record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And, Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead...
Her name would be in the book.
Vandals. They tore it to pieces.
That's a good point.
Pages left the church. Look,
Alyssa, you might be onto something. Because she is totally counter to everything he stands for. They have nothing in common, and I don't understand what their relationship is. Well, how are they related, if at all? There's no clear I don't know.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me.
Last.
No, Elizabeth is Betty. Alice is Lissy. But I also did think that at the start. Because Lissy, I thought he was saying Lizzie. Even though I had the subtitles. But no. The thing is, I had Betty's in my family, and I didn't. And I used to back in the day, I used to just call them Elizabeth out of respect. But I didn't put together for like half an hour or an hour of this game. I did not put together that when he was saying Elizabeth and Betty, I did not put together that they were the same person.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
It sounds like Grovik was split in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements. Tilly varandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us. Here's something else.
Oh, for once I can investigate all 3 topics.
20 years ago, God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
I do.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here. Just one more page missing.
She also has no effect on the environment. Like, I haven't seen her knock anything down or trip on anything or, like, displace anything in the environment whatsoever. And that's probably why he's been doing everything, is exactly what I was about to say. She just tells him to do stuff and he does stuff.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
That's crazy.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
Now, this is why atheists hating atheists is a real thing. It's because Edward is just a bad dude and happens to be an atheist.
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation and anger.
Candles.
Is this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Oh. Well.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Betty, Betty, Betty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
She's just Tyler Durden.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the 3rd Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She...
Absolutely, weirdo. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciated it.
Now, this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth...
Enjoy your online classes, though, or to the best you can.
See what's scribbled next to it?
Ward?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For...
Traitor.
For a...
Traitor.
Curse.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
It doesn't mean she's...
she's not dead. She can't be. I'd know. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me! Edward!
I don't need to find out anything about Betty. I'll just stay right here and let credits roll.
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you.
What do you mean forgive? Oh, yeah, she just teleported.
Where is it?
Yeah, he has.
Edward, stop it!
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or what?
that.
Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life...
Ignore us. Banish us.
Going to do something useful with what's left of it.
Quiet! Just... leave me be.
Fine.
Fucking knew it.
Lizzie? Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you.
Fucking let me pick up the shovel and put the... Put it back. Put it back. Edward, what the hell? Yeah, can we please, like... You cannot be serious. Honestly, I guess it does make sense because Edward is such an absolute bastard that he just would not consider. Well, he sounded remorseful. And then he just said, I had to be sure. I had to be sure. I had to be sure. And then he... and then he refuses to...
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No! Lizzie.
This is what you deserve, Teddy old bean.
Hey. Lizzie, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone.
It's true. He does.
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet, your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable.
Yeah, you're right. He's not panting. He's getting his cardio in.
What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No! Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please, be all right. Please, don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed.
Now this is
Elizabeth
interesting.
would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
In what way?
Wake up, Edward.
Wake up and smell the ashes.
Stop hiding. Without us, you are nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
That's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you.
That's what you fucking get. That's your second chance. That's how you spend your second chance with your imaginary friend. This is so, yeah, this is he's so self-centered.
Lissy? Please. Listen. You can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course,
Teddy, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Teddy?
Alice, don't go. Hear me out. I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, Teddy Bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Teddy, man.
I gave you this jacket. Betty.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Alice, be reasonable. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, look. Her jacket. I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which
Jesus
means
Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday.
Betty
She must
bit.
have...
Betty.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
We'll never be the same.
She does not want you.
Who are you talking
Why
about?
do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like Mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like Father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Right in the coconut.
Way, Edward. All into death.
Not us. We're always here for
I
you.
beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
What if,
Be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
For good.
Lissy.
yeah, this is how he spent his third chance. Huh. It's... I don't know, man. I think Edward was completely in the wrong in every aspect of that conversation. I don't know why I'm bothering. That's a lot of Betty. that's a lot of what is left of Betty. Why would I don't know, man. So if Betty is alive, she doesn't have much for clothes.
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
right. Let's do this again.
Betty? Betty! Are you in there? Open the door! I'm coming in! Stand away from the door! Betty? No! No, 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 no! Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought it was you, Betty. But who?
That's Anna, or yeah. That's still very tragic.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor. It was precious to you. You wouldn't
Oh, for
hear unless
ugh.
a signpost, a breadcrumb. But what's so important about the Fretlands? I will figure this out. I will find you. I promise.
Yeah, it's Anna, the lady who actually lived here with her husband. I don't know where her husband is, but
It's from Johann, addressed to his wife. Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough.
yeah.
After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I have kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. Anna was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
Heavens.
He followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine. You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
I don't know, man. I think you're projecting a lot of things on your baby sister. Your younger sister, we'll say, because baby sister sounds friggin' weird as hell.
So where is Frederick's farm? gate. Frederick's warning. The path leads to his farm.
What up, Crow?
What led you to this place?
Ooh, I hope he gets shot for trespassing.
All these fragments. You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know? Johann and Frederick are partners,
Yeah.
and on good terms. Something happens in the mind. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Frederick. Was this your doing, Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
Dang, man. Is that a safe? Unlock?
What do you reckon, Betty?
Oh. That's pretty brutal.
Simon's grave. Born December 5th, 1909. Died September 17th, 1923. The safe. Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him.
Who cares about the safe, man?
Not at the cemetery. If the village blamed him for Ruth's death, I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figure this out in no time.
Oh boy.
Let's try Simon's birthday. Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found. Postmarked in Boston. That's a curious coincidence.
And only Teddy is from
I hope this letter...
Massachusetts.
Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery. The Fretland Mining Company. I wonder what this unlocks.
Yeah, there is some sort of scandal that happened in the mine.
Hope our guardian angel watched over you.
You know what you want to know what I think? I think that Betty went into the mine. She was part of an accident, and they had to cover it up, or else the investment company would withdraw their investment. But then the brothers who owned the mine fell out of favor with each other.
All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story? Johann and Frederick discover something
Oh,
in the mine.
maybe not. I don't know.
Or change
I'm just making stuff up, man.
value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
Nothing? Okay.
So, 20 years pass. The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
I think it wants me to go the other way, but okay, yeah, that's right.
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
There we go.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
Is it? What up, birdie?
this place is cursed. Ridiculous.
Oh, shut up. Preposterous. There's no such thing as curses. I'm not a religious man. Dollhead.
Ruth was here the day she fell. Ruth was here, but there was someone else, and she ran all the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
Kitty tail. Invisible kitty. Betty, Betty, Betty. Betty, 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 rocking everywhere.
Hello? Betty, are you in there? Please answer me.
There has been a cave-in in this mine. Why am I here? I can't see anything. I'm... So, already not a good sign. Don't go further. I'm going to, because I want to finish the game, but like, why? Why? Is this an option? Why? Is that Birdie? Hello, Birdie. There's more treasures.
Oh, Betty. This is Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
It's the same Viking thing. Hi, baby. Birdie. Told you. You idiot. Okay, Pearl, this is not a good time. Okay, come here. Yep. That's better. Now sit, please. Sit. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Yes, you are. It's okay, baby. And then she just smacks her butt against my chest, just like thunk. Yeah, good girl. you want to be a lap cat for long enough for me to finish the game? I doubt it. Oh. All right, baby. Let's try this again. Whew. Just in time. So now there's...
Edward! Edward!
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward? Where are you?
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
I got my doubts here.
I'm here, Betty. It's Edward. Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Edward! Where are you?
I'm on my way. Stay put, Betty. I'm coming for you.
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty.
I don't think this is real.
Betty?
Edward!
I'm almost there.
I have a feeling it's that close to done because it's a linear game. I don't think the devs really
Just stay put.
wanted to strain players' attention spans.
Betty!
Oh, Edward! Hurry!
Elizabeth?
Edward!
You're
is that
here.
you? I'm in
You're
here.
inside the house.
No. I don't think that's real.
Elizabeth. There you are.
Oh, for
Finally. You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried. I Look. Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
This is crazy. Oh, for heaven's sakes.
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward.
What have I been saying the whole time?
Never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and
Ruth.
Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby.
When she was a baby. Okay, morbid
Found her.
timing for my laugh, but
You were just 11.
contextually it makes sense for me to laugh, okay? I promise. I'm not a sociopath.
And your mother,
She hated you for that.
she could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To to the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her, the echo of her, but never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry.
So what's with this? What's with the photo? It's Greta.
It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
That's a good question. I don't think so, though, because I do think that the story is just about how this this absolute butthole can't do an investigation without thinking about himself. It's like, no, I won't do anything for anybody else. I will simply act in my own interest.
Goodbye, Betty.
I wonder if he's just going to leave without learning anything constructive about Ruth.
Are you up? Come outside. It's a beautiful day.
Oh yeah, that's also the same thing she said on day 2. It was the come outside, it's a beautiful day. I am going to stop by Ruth's room just in case there's anything. Oh, good. I had forgotten about the doll because of all the chaos. No, I knew what you meant. Yeah, it's completely forgivable to mix up their names because they are deliberately mix-upable. I do think they did that on purpose. They must have, right? Because it's a really bad narrative design choice if they didn't do that on purpose. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll just leave Anna to rot in there. Cool. Yeah, sounds great. Sounds awesome. Sounds actually perfect. Perfect for me. All right, let's go.
Had your noodle juice yet?
I might be weaned off this stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human.
What are you talking about, noodle juice?
We have unfinished business.
That's not what tea is.
Puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on, let's go back to where it started. We have an appointment with a ghost.
Yeah, I really would have loved to what's the word? Reconsecrate? Is that the word I'm thinking of? Please help me. I'm begging you. The grave of that
Such an amazing
random dude.
isn't it? And the air. Ugh. Boy. Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik. Well... The letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere. Paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
Some places have gravity.
What are you saying?
Headcanon, that makes this game a JoJo reference.
Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
To find my sister.
But Betty's not. She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts, you're alive.
Fair enough. So what really happened to Ruth?
I believe it was an accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... Was she afraid? What made her run?
Something spooked her.
I think someone surprised her. Simon or Frederick or a stranger. So she ran here.
Yeah, that's my thought too, Alyssa. It's crazy.
Or she didn't want to. She felt safe here. This was her happy place. And then... If only Ruth had wings, like an angel, she could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
Heaven? They're dead. I don't know what that means. Maybe there is more. I can't stop you from hoping. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in the afterlife. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write?
What?
A story about people who are isolated. Left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending. With no annoying loose threads.
This is the first time I'm hearing about a book.
Is that
boat. But how?
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
I don't understand how this can be.
Draugen got sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at
The knot is still here, by the way.
Let's blouse while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back. Meet you at the house.
My goodness.
Yeah, the sailor's knot that he tied to keep the boat at the pier. The knot is still there, so it clearly wasn't a tying problem. But yeah, the boat, it is very funny that the boat, the same boat that Edward came on, is now at the pier. That is crazy.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things. I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
I'm glad I left a photograph here of Greta Gaynor. I sure hope that in 70 years I can be implicated in the murders that took place here. using forensics.
Come on, let's go. Row, Teddy, row. The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
Yeah, that is serial killer behavior. This is Edward. Have you ever been in the same room as Buffalo Bill at the same time? Those are some Scandinavian names. Except for Simon Poole, whose name is very ambiguous, but... Is this written by Hans Christian Andersen or something? Or like based on a writing of Hans Christian Andersen? Oh, art. Art. Well, dang, y'all. It was a good story. Yeah, it was a fun game. I liked the investigation. I did, you know, of course, take issue with the arbitrary limitations of interrogating certain menu options, but and some of the dialogue was pretty jarring, but overall it was really fun. Yeah, it definitely was a as linear as anything can be. Oh, excuse me. Co-funded by the European Union. So they do have, the interactive media grants. Norwegian Film Institute. Hell yeah. I think they did a great job on this. I think it achieved everything that they wanted it to, from what I understand. There's something going on with the refresh rate on the scrolling. Or maybe it is like, maybe it's a frame rate thing? No, it can't be it doesn't seem like a frame. Edward and Alice will return. I was gonna ask when, but I think my only question is why. Supported by Creative Europe Media. Well, here's what I think. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to check my achievements quick and see what could possibly be different in a second playthrough. Oh, why is... I've unlocked 9 out of 13. 69%. Nice. View my achievements. Global achievements. Oh, Hesses on your legs. Or on your shins, rather. 6% of players have exhausted all Lissy conversations. 8.8% of players have achieved Life is But a Dream, which the criteria is row, row, row your boat. There's no option to row. It's just the opening cutscene. The only thing you can do is zoom into your view of the distance. A 9.4% of players have achieved the artist, by which they mean completed all the sketches, which makes sense because I don't think I found nearly all of the sketch points. And codependent, that's 9.6% of players. And the criteria is Lissy's getting a bit tired of you, teddy bear. Yeah, I ain't playing all that again. What do we got? I looked at some other ones here. Ooh, let's see. Come on. Ah, there it is. Yeah. I'll have to go to bed soon, but in the meantime, I did want to start this. Spooky doorway. The Dark Side Detective. Starring Dr. Francis McQueen. Click to start. Oh! Love that menu. Hold on a second here. No, I don't want to quit the game. I want to... This is a lot louder than Draugen. That's ominous. How to play. Detective McQueen closes cases by talking to characters and solving puzzles. Left click to examine items, change locations, or talk to characters. How did it fare against a game about digging a hole? I actually think... Damn. That's a good question. A really good question. Unfortunately, I do think that a game about digging a hole did satisfy my gamer brain a lot more. narratively and mechanically as well. I was focused during Draugen. Yes, but you have to remember, spoilers for anybody who's watching the VOD for some unforgivable reason, that the narrative of a game about digging a hole is that you buy a house, and then after you die, it's revealed that the posters are being put up by a pawn of like some sketchy, like some some underhanded organization, Illuminati-esque, that serves the mole people, the mole creatures. And that does seem deeper. Well, here's the thing. I'm not sure whether it's supposed to be you that now serve the mole people because of like brain stuff, and then you're the one that sells it to the next people, or sorry, you're the one that puts up the poster at the end of the game, or if it is just like a same person putting up the poster every time. But narratively, that is actually deeper, I think, than anything that happened in Draugen. Because the only things we have in Draugen are, the girl was murdered. Or was she dead by accident? But then somebody got murdered because of it. Because they thought that he murdered her. And all of this only happened because of a mine. She found some stuff at a mine. She got scared. She ran. She might have fell by accident. And then a guy got murdered because they thought he murdered her. Yeah, Draugen is it's honestly, it's a bit too Fight Club for me. Fight Club, Shutter Island, The Machinist, all the same movie. Yeah. I enjoyed that Lissy was like fun to talk to. I did not enjoy that I was in control of this terrible Edward character who is unforgivably boring and like vile. The most interesting things that he says are evil things. Okay, left click to examine items, change locations, or talk to characters. Yeah, you're actually right. Yeah, the most interesting part about him is his mental illness. The most interesting things he says are the evil things. But I would really rather he didn't say evil things at all. Like talking about Betty and then just like treating someone else like trash because he's looking for his dead baby sister who died as a baby. The whole Betty plotline is sincerely stupid. Yeah, no kidding. And genuinely for no reason. For no good reason at all. Yeah. Send Edward to jail. If Edward and Alice really are coming back, I hope the next game takes place entirely in a jail cell and rolls credits in 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes of which are Alice just reminding him that he dug up a grave for no good reason at all and should never be forgiven. Right-click to skip dialogue. Left-click on inventory items for more information. Drag items into the scene to use or onto each other to combine. Yeah, you can platinum that game. You can platinum that game in 5 minutes. I tell you what. Press tab to reveal where hotspots are on your current screen. Hint: McQueen can sometimes wear items. Your progress is autosaved as you play. Please do not quit the game while the save icon is being displayed, or your progress may be lost. You can also save manually from the in-game menu. We good. Okay, tell you what. Now that I have almost started this game, I think it's time for me to go to bed. And I will catch y'all on Sunday. This weekend, by the way, is the final CrunchCon. And that'll be 48 hours starting this Friday, 7 p.m. PST Pacific. 8 p.m. Mountain and 10 p.m. Eastern, I want to say. Am I wrong about that, or is that 11 p.m. Eastern? So that's when it starts. And then it ends that time 48 hours later. 2 days later. I'll be working on some music this weekend, but then I'll do something else non-CrunchCon related for the... Why have I got this open? Why do I don't know. For my stream on Sunday, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Pacific. Hope you all have a great night. I'll actually text you in a bit, because I remember I texted you something completely out of the blue yesterday that I didn't explain at all. I don't think it was anything concerning, but I'll double check my notes and stuff. I'll text you in a bit. Yeah, being the judge to sentence him. That would be good, actually. I think any judge is more interesting than Edward is. It's a 20-second game, during which time you get the choice to either declare him guilty or not guilty, because for some reason there's no jury, I guess. And then if you choose not guilty, you lose, and you get an achievement for losing. And then if you say guilty, you get an achievement for winning, and then you platinum the game. Hell yeah, dog. All right. Have a great night. In the meantime, have a great rest of your week to anybody else who popped in. And I will see y'all on Sunday. Good night.